Hello members, welcome to my video. In this video I'm taking you through the UNEB 2022 web design, and I'm going to use WordPress because now WordPress is becoming the simplest package to be used, and you can teach students that. In that number, that was number 4, they wanted students to design a website for the hotel. I think a company wishes to develop a website for its hotel using web authoring software. Design a website of 4 pages of hotel as follows. Excuse. We have home page including a hotel name, hotel motto, contact address, there is employees, booking, and branches. And here is the sample of the website. We want to come up with something of this kind. We have the home page here, Sam and Teresa Hotel for better services. Then employees, we have the employees there in the table form where we have the names, position, and their contacts with some graphics there. Then bookings, it was supposed to be a form containing the name, address, gender, either male or female. We have booking type of payment, which is either cash, credit, or mobile money. So then also branches, we have mainly 2 branches. There's Binen, which is in Gulu, and then some is in Arua, and with also some image there. So I want to come up with this website, and here I have my WordPress, and in this WordPress I'm already in the dashboard. So before you reach here, you must learn how to install WordPress into your computer, and for that case you need to install XAMPP. Then under you need some plugins, of which here I've used a plugin called Simple Static, and I also have WP Forms. I'm using WP Form because it is very easy to customize it. And then under appearance you need a theme, and I've used here a theme called the Astra. Okay, so make sure you have installed all that before you begin, and that one is supposed to be done by the teacher to the students. You can go through my first video on how to install the plugins, how to install the WordPress on your machine. Now here we can start straight away. What you need to do first, you need to go through the question and see what's required. After that, now you can go ahead and begin the customization. So let us begin the customization. Here in our customization, we shall go to appearance. From appearance, you need to come and customize. When you click on customize, how do you want your website to look like? So after the customization has been loaded, now we have here some few things that we need to customize. We shall begin with the header builder. So you come and click on header builder. After you have clicked on header builder, there is a site title and logo. So we are going to click on site title and logo. From site title and logo, I will begin with the logo. So select logo. So from there you come and upload the files. So under upload the file, I will select the files. You must have some images that you are going to use, and you can download that from the clip arts from the computer. So under desktop, I have a folder called images 2, where I have all the images that I may need to use. So this is a hotel. I will look for a logo that qualifies for hotel. So I may use this image as a logo. Click on it and open, or you can simply double click on it. It will also take you to this part where we are. Then after you have reached here, you need to select. So you are going to click on select, and here you have skip cropping, and then crop image. I will not crop, I will skip cropping, like that I have a full image. In case your logo is very big, you can view it from here. If it's very big, you can come and reduce on the logo width, or you can increase it on the size. Now you are done with the logo. Then I may need a site title. So under the site title is where you are going to put in the title of the site, and for this case it is a hotel. So you can have Samuel and Teresa hotels. So that's the title of my hotel, and it will be displayed up there. Then still under this title and logo, I need the tagline. So display site tagline. What will be displayed here? What is it all about your hotel? So when I click on that, our tagline here is just another WordPress site. You can remove that and put in yours. You may have for better services, and you will be able to see it below your site title. Then after, you may want to have a site icon. For example, when you come here, you can see the site icon that's going to be displayed is this one of the WordPress, but I need it to be mine. So I will click on it, site icon, then I select that icon, then I upload, select file, and I will use the same image as the one of the logo. So I select that, and you also do the same, select it here, and skip cropping. After that, I'm now done with the site identity. I can publish it. So you make sure you publish to save what you have done. Then you move back using this arrow. Now I'm going back to my customization. I'm done with the header. The next thing I can customize is the sidebar. If I want this part here not to be there, then under the sidebar you have 3 items here. There is that sidebar, no sidebar, there is this one and that. I don't want, I will click on the first one here, no sidebar, and you will see this one is here disappearing. So after you publish it, make sure you always publish to save. Then after that, I may go back to customization, and the next thing I'm going to customize is the footer builder. Under the footer builder, you click on copyright, and now you can change to yours. There is copyright, company right, current year, site title. I will leave those ones and I will remove these. So I want it. Then we can apply McQueen. You can even see here now I have copyright at 2020 Samuel and Teresa hotels. Then what you can do, you can apply McQueen on this footer here, copyright. So to apply McQueen, we apply on this text, but you don't apply it under visual. You first change it to text. So you click on text here. Then at the beginning here, we can introduce in that tag for McQueen. You type it there and you close that. Then you close your tag at the end there. McQueen. So you can see already the McQueen has been applied here, but make sure you publish it such that it is saved. Then I can go back. Then I also have other things to customize, like menus and home page setting, but those ones I will do them after I've added the pages to this site. Now what I can do, I can close this customization side. After you have closed it, it takes you back to your dashboard. Now what am I going to do? Next, I'm now going to add in pages. So you'll come here and look for pages, click on pages. After you have clicked on pages, you will find there the default pages that are already there, but you can remove them. Like for example, when you bring the cursor on this one, you will be able to see edit, quick edit, and then trash. I'm taking it to the trash. Like that is not there. I do the same, the sample page, because I want to create new pages. I don't want any pages that was already there. And then I go ahead and click on add pages or add new. Remember this page, at this stage I'm just adding pages. So here I have home, publish it, publish. After you have added, then there is this add new page from here. You can click on it again. Then our second page is supposed to be employees. So add the title, employees. You publish and publish. After you have published, you add a new page again, add all of them. So we have bookings, publish, publish. Add a new page. We have 4 pages. So the last one is branches. You publish and again publish. So we are done with adding all our pages. We can now go back to our dashboard to see those pages. From here, for you to move to the dashboard, you need to click on this W here, the WordPress icon. It will take you back to your dashboard. Under the pages, you can see the pages we have created. I can now begin editing them one by one. Now when you come back to our question, they are saying home page must include a hotel name, of which I already included it somewhere, hotel motto, contact address, and a bulleted list of services offered. So we can now come to home page. When you put your cursor on it, you will be able to see edit. So click on edit. Then here you have this plus here. It will help you to add items that you want to be displayed there. So I will begin with the heading, and I may say welcome to our hotel. But remember, they want the name of the hotel. I started by putting the title. The title is the same as the name, and then the hotel motto. I now create another one, add, then I will make it maybe a paragraph, hotel name, sorry, hotel motto, or our motto, because the name is already there, our motto. You can put there the motto. After you have typed that, you just press enter key. Then you add another block. Another one is supposed to be the contact address. I will also make it a paragraph. Then contact address. So with the contact address, you put your contact address there. You type it there, the contact address. Then what else do I need? I think actually before even coming up with this, I needed to insert there some image. Okay, so if I forgot it, I come and click on where there's hotel, press enter key, then I add. So I can add an image or a cover. So since this is a welcoming page, I'm going to add there a cover. So you can just come and search there, cover, if you are not seeing it. And you can even see how cover will look like. A large header with the left aligned text. So I will come and click on cover, then upload, because I'm going to use an image as a cover. Then you can look through around your images, the one that can act as your cover. So since it is an hotel, let me look for something like a building. Something like a building. Okay, something like a building. You may use that. Then open it. So that's Then here, write title. You can also write something there. For example, I can have Samuel and Teresa Hotel. So I'm done with that. Then I go back and I continue with what I was doing. I'm done with my motto. I'm done with the address. So this motto here, you can select it and you bold. Address also, contact address the same, select and bold. Then here I need to go and add another block, but under that block we need there was a bulleted list of services offered. So I can add, and I first add some heading. Now this heading I may make it to be H, around maybe H3, and you type it there, services offered. Press enter key, then you come and add the list. So this plus here will allow you add whatever you want. So I want to list. I'm listing our services. For example, we have lunch, we have breakfast, we have lunch. Just keep on pressing enter key. Lunch, we have supper, we have beddings in case you want to sleep. We have also maybe conference hall, we have maybe party ground, etc., and you are done. Then after that you can add other things. For example, some images. Remember there I just added here a cover. I can now add more graphics. Click on that plus. Then under images you can either add image or gallery. So I will add gallery in case you want more than one. So upload, and you look for relevant images. Here this hotel, so you can look for some food which is here. For example, I have this food here. Look for more. You have maybe this one here. You have maybe that. Maybe I have that and that. Then open, so you can see what you have there already. Then in case they are not clear, you can even come and click on this icon here, gallery, change the block type or the style, then you put them in columns, and you will be able to see them arranged in columns depending on how many images you have. Then after you have done that, make sure you update your page. So you can update the page, and if there is time, what you can do, you can even review your page in another tab, and you see what you have come up with. So you can see our home page the way it is. Okay, then next one, you can now come back to our dashboard by clicking on W, that icon for WordPress. I'm done with editing home. I'm now going to edit employees. So when you come and point at employee, you will be able to see edit. We are under pages, edit. Then employees. For employees, we are supposed to have a table of current employees and their contacts. So you'll come here and try to introduce maybe by adding a title there, and you can make it maybe heading 3, a smaller one, and you can maybe say the following are our employees and their contacts. And just press enter key. When you bring the cursor on this next line, you will be able to see a plus here. Click on that plus. Remember, now we want a table. Now you come here and look for a table. If it's not there, you can just type there table. You search for table and you'll be able to see. Click on it. Now they are telling you the number of columns you count. I need maybe 2. Then the number of rows, I may need maybe 5, depending on the number of employees you have. And then you create your table. And here I may have employee name, employee name. Then here I will have their contacts. Contact. Then you have maybe one of them is Sam or Kolong. The other one may be Amoit, Teresa. The other one may be Olowo, Kenneth. One may be Aquare, Margaret. And then maybe Precious or Kolong. Then under the contacts, you put their contacts there. Place their contacts there. And I know you can put it very well. Just type there the contacts. Don't put stars like that. The contacts. Type the contacts. Then also down here, when you bring the cursor, you can add some images to accompany that. Maybe again gallery, and you upload. So you can insert either an image or a gallery. So under the gallery, I may have this. And then you look for other things that qualifies for an hotel. Then I may also have this. Then look for another one, your choice, and you insert or add them there to accompany your page. So after you are done with that, go ahead and update again. After you have updated, you can go ahead and preview, but I'm not previewing now. I will go back to the dashboard by clicking on this W. So I'm done with the editing 2 pages. I'm now going to the next page, which is the booking. Include an online booking form for customers. The form should include the name, address, and the gender, room type, type of payment, either cash, credit, or mobile, then submit button. So remember, I'm going to use this WP forms. You can use any other form, but I've told you that WP form is a little easy to customize. So I will first create the form by clicking on WP forms. Then you add a new, because I'm adding a new form. Add a new. Then it may bring you to welcome to this. Just let's go. Then enter the form name here. Maybe we are going to call it our form. That one, just give it any name. Our form, and I'm going to select blank form. Blank form. Create a blank form. So I'm creating a form and I will add it on my page. So after that, you have now fields here. You can add fields from here. You can add fields from here. So add fields. There's a single line text, there is a name, and remember here they want us to include the name. So I will just add on name, and you will be able to see it appearing here. Then in case you don't want first name and last name, you can come to the field options here. Then under format. When you click on it, you can see simple, meaning that you just have name, or you can have first name, it will be having first name and last name, or you can also have the middle one, so first, middle, and the last. So for this one, let me just see the simple, and we have the name. Then I go back to, you can switch between add fields and field properties or field options. Then add field, which other field do we have? From name, we are supposed to have address. So address, I don't have anything here like address, but I can just use a single line text for the address. I will be editing it. Then the other one we need is gender. Now with gender, I'm going to have either male or female, so I can either use a checkbox, drop down, or multiple choice. So let me use multiple choice. So when you click on multiple choice, it will be added here, which I'll also edit it. And then the next one, we have gender, we have room type. Under room type, I will also use a single line text, because it's just going to be what you will type, which I'll also come back and edit it to meet our needs. Then we also have type of payment, but we have cash, credit card, or mobile money. So it means I may also use either multiple choice, drop down, or checkbox. Let me use checkboxes for that case. Now I'm done with all what is supposed to be included there. I'm now going to try and but you can see submit will come automatically. So I'm going to now try and edit it, customize them such that they meet my need. For example, name is what I want. That one I may not touch on it. I'm coming to single line. Now this single line, when you bring your cursor on a field like this, you will be able to see this side, there is a click to edit. So when I click to edit, here there is a label, and the label I don't want it to be single line. I want the label to be, because remember here we want address. So that label I'm going to change it to address. So you can see it has changed here. Then when you come to this multiple choice, you will be able to see, you will also be able to see here, click to edit. So just come and click to edit, so that you are able to see here multiple choice. Instead of multiple choice, there is gender. Then you come here, the first choice, I may need male. The next choice, I need female. Now you may see third choice, fourth choice. You don't want that one to appear. I will just come and click on this minus here to remove it, so I have only those two options. And then I'm coming to the next one here, where it is supposed to be room type. So you click to edit. Then the label here is supposed to be room type. Room type. So it has also changed there. Then we can also scroll down, and we are now going to type of payment, and you can see here we have check boxes. We can now come and click to edit. And what do we have here? We have type of payment. Type of payment, and under that you can see here first choice, they have given us their cash. The second choice, they have given us credit card. Then the last choice is supposed to be mobile money. Then in case maybe you had another choice and you wanted to add, just click on this plus here. It will add for you another choice. But since we don't want it, I can remove it. Then lastly, we can come to, we are done with our setup. Everything is there the way it's supposed to be. Now lastly, you must save this form, our form here. Come and click on save. and it will be saved such that you can add it to your page. So I'm done with designing it. I can close and I go back to my my pages. So I will go back and click on pages to display the pages, and remember I want to include my forms under booking. So I will edit booking. Then I introduce in something like maybe a paragraph or heading. So let me try to use a heading, and I will change it to H like before. Now you can say fill in the form below to book. Then I come and add a block. But what do I want? I want to add forms. So just type there forms. You will be able to see WP forms. If you had installed another kind of form, you will be able to see it there. So click on it, W form. Then here select a form. Remember already we created a form and we called it our form. So you can click on it, our form. Then you will be able to see your form appearing here the way you created. We have here the name, address, gender, room type, type of payment, and submits there. Then we can update our table, our page. We can update our page. Then we'll go back to the dashboard, and we are now going for the last page, which is branches. So we also edit branches, and you can also introduce in a small title there. So look for heading, and I'm also going to use H4. Then you can say the following. The following are some of our branches. Then you may list it, or you may put in a table. So I'm going to put in the table format. I will add the table. If you are not seeing it, make sure you go ahead and search. So the table will have 2 columns, then maybe 5 rows, and I create. The first one here, I will have a branch, and the second one here, area where it's located. And the first one, I may have one called the main hotel. It is in Gulu. Then the other one, you may have another hotel, which is maybe Samis. Is in Arua. Then you add these other remaining ones with their places. Good. So after, you can also accompany this page with some images. For this case, I will just put image, not the gallery. I upload, then look for any image of your choice, and you put there. So I may make this image to look a little bigger than this, so I can do that. Then after, I update the page. So now we are done with editing our pages. We created pages, we have edited them. Now we can now go back to our customization, and we do the remaining customization. And what are those ones? So we go to appearance, customize. Remember, we customize some things and others we didn't customize. So we can now come back. I think I forgot one thing, because here they are also telling us that we must use apply suitable background color. To apply the page colors, what you need to do, just from this customization, you come to global, and at global you look for colors. From colors, you look for site background, which you can see here. When you click on that, you can choose the site background of your choice. And now this banner also this top banner, you can also change its background color. You may have a different one. By when you bring your cursor on it, you will be able to see these pencil-like items. So the first one here is for customizing that banner. When you click on it, you will be able to see that. Then you come and click on design. Under design, there is background, and you can apply any color, maybe of your choice also. So I will be using that for the banner. Then you publish whatever you have done. Make sure you publish whatever you have done. And then the other one is, I go back, get back. I told you we are coming to customize now menus and the home page setting. So under menus, you can create menu, then give it a name. You can call it mains, because we want our pages to be on the menu. Then we can make it to be a primary, and under you come and click on next. So from next, now we are going to add items to our menus. And which items are those pages? Now we shall begin with the home page, but there are two homes here. There is a home page that you created and a customized or custom link. Don't add custom link, let us add the home that we created. Then the second page is supposed to be employee. They will be arranged according to the way you're adding. And then the third one is bookings. Then lastly we have branches, and there you have added your items you can publish. Now you can see every time we try to check on our site, this page comes. This one here, Hello World, we don't want it to come, so it means we need to select our home page. So I will go back to customizing, and lastly I'm going to customize home page setting. Which page do I want to appear every time I log into this site? So here under your home page display, you must choose static page, because the home page must be static. Then you come and select from here. And what am I selecting? I want home to be my home page. So after you come and publish it, you can now see the other one has disappeared, and you have this. Good. Then you can come back and global, because I'm seeing my color disappearing. Colors, you say we want the background. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Then I can close this because I'm done with it. So I'm done with all customization. So we are done with the website. We can even view our website from there. Click on it, and you will be able to see the nice website you have created. You can see the nice website you have created. Our employee, everything is there. You can see them. When you come to bookings, our form is there. Very okay. Then when you come to branches, our branches are all there in the table. So lastly, now we need to export this site to be used offline. So I will go back to the dashboard, and that's now the last part. And remember, I told you I have two plugins. There is the WP Forms and the Simple Static. So now we are going to use Simple Static to generate our static files. But before you generate, you first come and click on Simple Static, and you click on settings. You must first change the settings of how you are going to save this site. Then you scroll down, and you will be able to see save for offline use. Click on it. After you have saved for offline use, you come and save the changes. So after saving the changes, you can now come back to Simple Static and generate. We are now going to generate static files. We are going to generate static files. Then you come and generate static files. Generate static files. We give it time to generate. It's going to generate for us, and we download it. So it's now generating. Just give it something like 1 minute or some few seconds. It will be generated for us. Okay, it's done generating, and now what we do, we come and click here to download. So click there to download. Your website will be downloaded for offline use. So you go to the download and you look for simply static, and you can copy it. After you have copied it, you now go to your folder where you want your site to be or your website to be. For example, I'm putting it in this folder. I'm assuming this is my UNEB folder. Then let me first remove what was there. Sorry, it's opened, can't. Okay, it's okay. Then I can right click, paste it there. After you have pasted, make sure you unzip it. So I'm extracting. After extracting, now you come and rename this folder basing on the name of the website here. Yeah, they are telling us save your website as your name and personal number. So you come and rename this folder inside your main folder, the one that's extracted, rename, and you'll be able to have there the name. I have Okolong Sam 001, and you are done with the number. So when you open this folder, you will be able to see index. Click on index, it will open for you the site that you created. So you can see here we have the name of hotel, we have our cover there, then we have here our motto, contact address, services offered, there is a breakfast, blah blah, and these other images that we added. Then when you come to employees, you must be able to see the employees with their contacts. We have them there. You come to bookings, you have a form there working very well, good. When you come to branches, we also have our branches there. Now these questions, some of the things are free marks. For example, create links to the entire website. Those ones are created automatically once you follow the right procedure. Then graphics, we also added there some images, a logo. Remember, we started by adding those ones. We have our logo here, and there's a site logo here. You can see this is what we call site logo that we added. Then the other part is printing the web pages. Now to print a web page, you open a page or page. For example, I want to print home page. We print from the browser. So when you click on, you open a page, for example, home page, you simply need to maybe press Ctrl P. From Ctrl P, you can now see here the options of printing. You can either print in portrait or you can print in a landscape, but I will be able to print in a portrait such that everything here is covered, and you come and click on print. After you open employee and you do the same control print and make sure it's in a portrait such that everything is covered, or landscape, your choice, and click on print. So members, that's what was needed for that number. Thank you so much for your time. I'm welcoming you for another year.